So guys, it's round 2 of the baby chicks. We just got them in the mail. So we got the little boogers down there in the floorboard, a little bit of heat going. We're gonna head down to the house and let's get these guys on out of there. Hey guys, staying here from Rocky Creek, and it is officially round 2 of the meat birds. The new meat birds just arrived, got them here in the truck. We'll get these guys out and get them here in the brooder. We'll talk about what we got and why we chose to get these. There they are, guys. Let's get them in the house, let's get them in some heat. Chloe, what is that, Chloe? Ah, you want some chickies? You want some chickies, Chloe? Is it bad, guys, that I don't even remember how many I ordered? I think it's 25, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see how everybody shipped and how healthy they are. Oh man, that's a ball of yellow fluffiness. They so cute. All right, let's get them in some heat. Just like with any chicks before, we're gonna dip each of their beaks, make sure that they know where the water is, because them getting hydrated is the most crucial part when you first get a chicken home. As you can see, they're all kind of huddling around, and technically they say you really don't have to do every beak. As long as a couple of them have figured out that that's the water source, then the rest will tend to follow and know that that's where they need to go based off of what they see the others doing. So I got 21 birds. So I said I couldn't remember how many I ordered, so I must have ordered 20 and they sent me one additional one. Drink up, little birdies, y'all had a long ride. So you got these guys are getting all their water. These guys over here are starting to warm up underneath the heat lamp. I will drop that heat lamp down just a little bit. It's supposed to get a little bit chilly tonight and I don't want to take any risk of them getting too chilled. I'd rather default to a little too hot, and I'll come out and check on them throughout the next couple of hours on and off, and I'll raise it up if need be. If you notice, I don't have their feed in yet. If you're new to raising chicks, upon their arrival, I want to make sure that they clearly know where their water is, because that's of the most importance initially, and then I'll add their food in here, usually about 30 minutes later. And another thing is, inside this water, I have a little bit of apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar that has the mother with it. Good thing is it looks like as they're getting all their water, they're getting their bellies hydrated up, and then they're all heading back over to the heat, so that's a good sign. So guys, let's talk about what we got here. Obviously, these are not the gray broilers that we had earlier this year that unfortunately an unknown predator got a hold of all but one of them. So we had to regroup and restart over. These are actually going to be jumbo Cornishes from, once again, Myers Poultry. Not to be confused with Myers Hatchery, but Myers Poultry. Myers Poultry is who we got our gray broilers from. This is our first year getting meat chickens or broiler chickens from that particular hatchery. You can go back to our previous video where we first got our gray broilers to understand why we went with this hatchery. So let's talk about why did we go with Cornish crosses or jumbo Cornishes, whatever you want to call them. The big meaty white birds. They weren't my original plan. We actually enjoyed the Red Rangers better than what little experience we had with Cornishes last year. Those Cornishes came from Tractor Supply, which we were not very pleased with. The Red Rangers we had last year came from another hatchery, which we were very pleased with and were very healthy. But I decided I'd give these a try for 2 reasons. One, because Myers Poultry's birds last time, the gray broilers, were very healthy up until we had our little issue. My buddy Paul, who's raising the other half of those birds, says that they're growing way fast, they're very energetic, and he's been very pleased with them thus far. That led me to believe that they're definitely a good bird. So I decided maybe Myers Poultry's Cornishes will be better. And the other thing is that the gray broilers are supposed to be ready at 12 weeks. Well, at the time that ours grays got killed to the time that I ordered these is about a 4-week window. The Cornishes are supposed to be ready at 8 weeks. So that still puts me on my timeline that I wanted to be on to do my first processing of my broiler chickens for the year. So guys, let's talk about my experience with ordering from Myers Poultry this time. When I ordered from Myers Poultry, when we got our gray broilers, quality of bird, big thumbs up. Communication through the process of the order, I gave them a thumbs down. Ultimately, quality of bird is most important to me, but I do want to know and have documentation of what I purchased. Last time, I didn't get any confirmation of my order, and I didn't get any shipping information or tentative information. I just really got what the website showed of estimated ship dates when I ordered it, and I screenshotted my order. This time, unknown to me whether or not it has anything to do with my previous video, I don't know, but this time, immediately upon my order, I got confirmation receipt emailed to me. About 2 weeks later, I got an additional receipt confirming, almost like an invoice per se, showing that I had already paid. And then when they actually shipped, I got shipment confirmation and estimated arrival. So they definitely did a much better improvement this round on communication. Like I said, I don't know if that has anything to do with my previous video or my communications with them. Nonetheless, they did a great job. So this time I give them 2 thumbs up, one for quality of bird and another for communication. All these guys are pretty well drinking really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop them some food in here now. So another thing I did notice with Myers Poultry that was better than last time too, was the actual box that they shipped them in. The first box they shipped them in, there wasn't any like bedding or a padding in the bottom. They just had like this weird cardboard kind of, I don't know, it was like a meshed cardboard or something in the bottom, which I don't know if it really bothers the birds at all. It just seemed kind of odd because I've never had them come like that. It seemed kind of cheap. But this time with the packaging, it came with what I'm used to seeing. The kind of nesting padding sort of material in the bottom, which to me is just probably better for the birds. It's better shipment, a little more cushion, probably protects them a little better. And who knows, maybe even retains heat. I don't know, but I definitely noticed this was better than last time as well. So guys, we're gonna run these Cornish crosses. We're gonna raise them for hopefully about 8 weeks. Hopefully we'll have good success this time. Our last success was we lost about 50% of them as compared to our Red Rangers, we lost none. So I want to try this other hatchery since their quality of birds did seem much better. We'll see how they do. While we're here in the garage though, let me show you how much our egg layer pullets, the French black copper Morans, the olive eggers, and the Polishes, how much they have grown so far, because pretty soon I think we're going to be moving those guys outside, which is good because as they get bigger, they start to get a little stinky. Now the Polishes, they act all crazy. The olive eggers and the French black copper Morans, they're a lot more calm. But look at how crazy these guys get. But I love the looks of these French black copper Morans. They're getting the feathers in on their feet and they're growing, but they're just about almost fully feathered. So hopefully we can get these guys outside very soon. I used to think Q-Tip was very unique and how like crazy and spastic of a chicken she is. But after having these Polishes, I'm pretty sure that's just that breed in particular. Because the rest of these birds in there will be super calm. If I just barely walk by there, the Polishes are just going absolutely psychotic. And they're just always on edge, high alert, like freaking out. They're like a little alarm system and start screaming at all the others, making everybody else into a panic. So I don't know what's going to happen. I may create a whole lot of drama when I add more Q-tips into this mix. I'm not really sure what I'm about to get into. Well, you can see they're already starting to find a little bit of their food. They're starting to spread out, get a little warm. So I think these guys are going to be good to go, guys. Well, guys, we're excited to be back on track with the meat chickens. Share with you why we decided to raise these Cornishes this time, even though they weren't really my go-to last year. And hopefully this will work out and we'll still get to experience raising some gray broilers here in the near future. But we'll take you along with these guys. We'll show you how we're going to prepare to keep them safe moving forward on a future video. But until then, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Hope everybody's doing well. Y'all be good. And as always, we'll see you here real soon on the next video. Bye, guys. Hey, can you get off the feeder, please?